So here we go. This is all the strings, and this is the position of the hammer blade. And I heard something that was in there loose, and that's why I wanted to stop. So normally whenever you hear something clanging, it means that something's in here. But I'm gonna get all this cut off. Huh, Willow? What do you think about it? Really? I just took off a chunk of grass and mud, and she came and took it. Because I was already missing one hammer, and it's, where is it? It was on one of the ends. It was either this end, which might be this one here, that's all wrapped up with a string, but I knew I was already missing one. It might have been the other side. Let's see. It must be this side over here. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get all this string and stuff cut off here, and then we'll bring it back. Okay, all the line has been pulled out. Got it all greased up as well. So as you can see down in here, everything's been pulled out, and you can see that one empty spot there. That's where the other hammer was missing. So now I got that spot and that spot. But that's fine. It still does what it needs to do until I can get some more hardware. So if you're wondering why we're moving logs from here and why I've trying to beat up Lil Mac, trying to get out these little stumps and stuff right in this area. So I'm still going to continue. I'm going to let Lil Mac cool down just a little bit. It's sitting over there in front of the shop. But we're going to try to smooth this out. I can even bring in some rake shovels, just do it by hand as well. Get out some of the rest of these roots, because we're actually going to utilize this as a driving area, for the driveway, obviously. So as you come in, we will be driving that way to kind of come around over by my truck, because there's an area over there to where we can go and then continue to park over there. And the reason being for that is we still have this that we need to install. It needs to be done. We can't sit around and wait for equipment. So we went ahead and marked out an area here that we're going to dig this out, and we're going to dig it out by hand. So both Dad and I are going to do it. It should take us a few days, but in those few days we still need to be able to get out of the property. And right now this is our only driveway, so we're making another area to where we can come and we can drive out safely without popping tires or any of those things during weather events. Obviously water that still comes down from the ridge and stuff, it still comes down and it does go into this area right here. So obviously during heavier rains or whatnot, you're probably not gonna be able to drive through here. So we're just gonna have to play that by ear as those times come. But we need to finish moving the rest of these logs, getting stuff where they need to go, finish getting this raked out, smoothed out, and then we'll get to digging. Everywhere you see.
Oh?
Everywhere.
Right, everywhere you see, there's poison ivy, poison oak.
Poison oak?
Yeah.
It's all over the place. All over the place.
We see. This is gonna look nice. It's gonna look nice. Yeah. Look nice. Hey, you see the man over there where it is in Egypt, or where there's only sand? There's pura arena.
Yeah.
The one they, ¿cómo se llama? Sembró.
1045.
Look allá. El airecito fresco. No tiene frío.
No.
Yo sí.
Memo, get out of here. Yeah, that's what they're putting in.
During the days that it rains.
Yeah. Okay, let me bring the saw socket. See, you need some wire cutters. Wire cutters.
My fencing pliers should be right in there somewhere.
Okay. Huh? Huh?
Have to go get the garden rake.
Yeah.
All right, so even though we got this little driveway bypass, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, so we can get this done, I'm glad I just wanted to continue clearing around the pond. So instead of working on this, we're working on this instead. So hopefully by tomorrow, I guess we can start working on that. Otherwise, I'm not gonna have a video for you guys to see, because I've been watching land clearing, but this is what we're doing. You know, I don't want to be doing that. I want to be doing this. That way we have a place for the water to go when it's raining. We're gonna try digging this out the easy way. We're gonna drill a few holes, a few pilot holes, and we'll come back in, we'll clean it out with shovels and a pickaxe. So let me get you guys set up and we'll get to work.
Can't be that close to another hole because it jumps over. Okay, good luck.
Well, we got a bunch of holes in the driveway. A lot of rocks, which we already knew there's gonna be a lot of rocks. But in one of these holes, or it has to be within, you know, this one or this last one that we're doing. Apologize for the wind. We lost one of the pins. So either it sheared the pin and broke it, or it just came out, because this was the clasp that was kind of holding it in. And I have a feeling that we sheared it, but that's what they are, right? They're shear pins. That's what they're meant to do. So you don't break your equipment, you break the pins instead. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this cleared up a little bit better, and then we're gonna get that thing in the ground. Okay, so far we've got it the whole distance across the driveway, definitely long enough for the pipe to fit in there, but we still need to get this other section cleaned out. So we got rain coming, a whole bunch of rain coming, so we are going to get a section of this cut out. That's staying in for now, but we are going to get that cut out. We're not taking that out at all. That's just going to stay in there, and I'll just end up covering it up over here. But we can at least get this to where it's in here. We want to get this to where it will drain, and if that means that I need to come over here with the tractor and try to dig this up the best I can, then I will. So it kind of saves us, you know, trying to do it by hand. But trying to get all this, I want to see what the level is on this, whether we need to skim some of it down. I know it's crooked. It didn't go very straight, but it's fine. The pipe will fit in there just fine. And we did want it curving more to this direction, you know, to head obviously down towards the creek. We want it going that way, not that way like it was. So I still need to get this dug out, but I'm gonna go grab the laser level. I'm gonna put it on to a tripod because I need to get it up above ground level, and then we'll take measurements from different locations just to kind of see where we're at, and then see how far we need to come out before, because I'm thinking we're gonna have to come like all the way out to here before it gets to the section, or even close to here before it gets to the same levelness of what the bottom of that trench is, which is to here like another 15 feet, give or take. So that's still a lot of digging, because that right there where we're at is 20, just to give you an idea, and this pipe is 20 feet long. So but if it comes down to it, it's where we can at least get the pipe into the ground, get it dug up some here at the end, and then just do a small little trench as it comes out of the pipe, you know, at least get some water going through there without having to dig up the whole thing. We'll possibly do that, but let me go grab the level and let's see where we're at. All right, we got laser set up. I got my Stike to measure. Dad's getting set up to cut out this pipe. So you see, got dug out around it a little bit. So basically right here where I'm standing, I have my little pole that I'm gonna come down. So this is kind of the starting point, I guess, or really close to it, starting point. Yeah, I'll go here, I guess. And then I'm trying to do this while holding, because right now the laser is using my tripod. So I don't know if you can see the green line. My green line is right here. You can see, yeah, you see the green line right there. So let me come over here to the other side. I'll come over here. So there's our laser over there. And then my stick right here. And I can see that I'm down maybe about an inch right here. So that's good. That means I'm falling. I'll come about halfway. Yeah, I'm even below right here. So that's good. So come out here. And I'm way down right there. So we don't need to be going down that far. That's over 2 inches. So let me come to see where my laser is. So my laser is right here. I can still see it. So I'm gonna move out until it matches my line, which is about in there. And that's real close to about where I said. Well, probably not that far, but that's not bad. That's only about 5 feet, maybe 6 feet. So that's good. So I'm gonna mark it. Right there, Dad. That's the same level right there, which where we've been digging on this side, we're actually about 3 inches, 3 to 3.5 inches low. So we don't even have to be going down as far as we're going.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Yeah, I see right there is going down.
yeah. Okay, we got it into the hole, and we will add a concrete header later down the line. We have enough sticking out to where we can actually cut that flush almost at a 45 this way after we get the header put in. And then obviously the pipe sticks out past the driveway, right? Because the driveway only comes to here. So we got all this section sticking out. And then obviously coming out here, but we still got to continue digging, like I said, until we get to around here. Not a lot, just a little bit, but eventually this will all be cleaned out enough to where this will all have concrete. You know, we'll do another concrete bulkhead, but eventually at some point this is going to be a water feature. So it'll be concrete going all the way down to the pond. You know, something anywhere between 2 to 4 feet wide, but it'll be stepped, right? So as it goes down to the pond, it'll all be stepped down. But anyway, with all this rain that's coming this weekend, because by the time this post, I don't know, 10 killer meetup was this weekend, and you're probably seeing for the first time I had to cut my beard because I had singed it with the fire that was going on over here, along with my eyebrows. Obviously my haircut was already done, but yeah, it happens, right? So I had to cut, you know, a good 6 inches off my beard. But we're not going to the 10 killer meetup because of the weather, thunderstorms. We're going to be in a tent because we didn't have the availability of being able to bring our RV, nor did we have the availability to bring the little trailer that we were going to utilize for sleeping in, right? Because my truck is still down. So, but Dad's starting to shovel, so I'm gonna go ahead and fire up Lil Mac. I'll get a lot of this dirt and stuff put back in with the tractor, and then we'll see what it does this weekend. And I'll probably try to get a lot of that on film that you guys will already see here in a little bit. So, all right. Anyway, let me get back to work. Well, just in time for the rain, so we got it all backfilled. Now, we didn't fill this in completely because we do plan on putting a wall and such here, and there's plenty enough dirt in here. I'm not too worried about it getting washed away. Plus, this is only a 12-inch. This does not get nowhere near as much rain as the one that's up there that we ended up doing a 24-inch. So this will be plenty, but we're gonna see how it goes. So obviously all this comes down, water comes down from there, water comes down from over here, and then obviously a lot of the rain that comes down off of the ridge also goes back that other direction. But we're gonna let all the rain get all this settled in, and then excuse me, it will start coming into here, and then head to the pond. So it's exciting, good stuff. Hopefully it all goes to the pond and none of it wants to go that way, because I did pile up some dirt here to try to prevent it from wanting to go that direction, to only go towards the pond. So we'll see what happens. So fingers crossed. Okay, and if you've made it this far into the video, we definitely appreciate y'all for joining in on the journey today. And yes, I know we have not posted any video in a week on either channel, both here and the side channel, the Daily Scuttlebutt with IFF. The reason being is I needed a break. I am the one that's doing the majority of the recording, the editing, the directing, the acting, everything, right? I'm doing everything, which Gladys does do a lot of the other stuff, right? She's taking care of the kids, the schoolwork, the cooking, a lot of the cleaning, a lot of the stuff, and helping out here. So with that, you know, we're just getting burned out a little bit. So we just needed a break. So with that, now I'm getting back in to recording and getting these projects out and doing stuff. We're still working. We're still doing a lot of stuff. Dad's been doing stuff off the property. You know, he actually has a job that he's going to do, him and Mom, and a paid job, and dealing with scrap metal, so and cleaning and stuff like that. So it's something that they really needed, of just being able to get away, right? So, but with that, anyway, let's get you turned around. Let's go check out and see how this is doing. Let's see if we had any water flowing. So up here at the top, I mean, it's all getting compacted down really nice. Looks good. It's not really holding any water, and that's a good thing. That's what we wanted. But it does not look like we've had enough rain for water to flow. I mean, there is a little bit of water in there, but nothing to really start flowing yet. So, but normally we notice, right, even after a rain, is any of the water that's up here in the ridge, it all takes time, you know, to start coming out and flowing, you know, or a much heavier rain. But anyway, it's doing what it needs to do. All the rain compacting all this stuff down really nice. I'm getting a lot of mud into my Crocs because this is a high clay content. But anyway, we'll keep you all updated on that one, you know, of how it turns out, how water flows and stuff. Even if I need to do like a little short video, because we have a lot more rain coming, and obviously we're still in, you know, the rainy season. So we'll see how it goes. But we definitely, you know, appreciate y'all for sticking with us even during our time of break. And I definitely also want to thank, you know, Billy and Rhonda for reaching out saying, hey, you guys okay? Because you haven't posted in a week, and you know, that's over at Strong's Adventures. And yes, we're okay, and we thank you. All right, so with further ado, you know, we got another video you can check out here, the playlist over here for the entire year, and icons at the top make it easy to subscribe both here and to the side channel. Whew, man, that was a mouthful. And then last but not least, always thank a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. We'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.